go there. Might as well hop into there just in case Caroline decides to turn up. Click on that one and then I go live and I'm like, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, hi my cat. It's Tuesday. I dove back into Satisfactory. And people come along and go, hey, I want to play Mortal 10. I'm like, a bit too late, I started this one. So we're going to stick with this one, because we missed it last week. Funny enough, I think no, it was Roadcraft that we played, not Mortal 2. So yeah, as usual, no clue what we're doing, so just gonna crack on. I know we were looking at more of the milestone stuff, so make a start, have a look what we need for that. I think I'm still trying to figure stuff out with aluminium, but we'll figure that crap out as we get there. Let's load into the game. Stop. Righty ho. Right, so we'll wait for that pod to come back there. What I need to do. I think I need to expand the building and then look at building more of some of them. How do I look at the objectives again? Oh, that's mail. HVMF. What would be cool is if they allowed you to click on these and see if you go, oh, that's what I need. What are you going to give me? Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's the only one that we can go for next, yep. Can't put anything until the rocket comes back. But we need bits for phase 4. I'm probably going to be looking at building up our building out. I just realised I've got jetpacks, I can just fly up there. But we'll take the elevator. I've called for it. We're going to take it. We're going to do it old school. See how long it is before Ada breaks in this.
I'm gonna give it 5 minutes.
I wonder if there's an achievement just for having a stupidly long elevator. It's the kind of shit that I would do. Right, so I'm wondering, do I build that building up to match this? Is this going to be the top of our map, or do we carry on building up? I kind of like the idea of just making this one gigantic messy tower of, well, everything. It's like all the spaghetti just coming straight up into this one singular skyscraper. That's at least boxing the Christmas. Oh, what am I missing? Iron plates. I need iron plates. That's easy enough to get. They're just straight down there. Was there a better window? A nice big plain window would potentially do it. Or even then without the shutters on. We'll stick with what we got. Right. Yeah, left me some iron plates, please. And I'll grab some stuff from down here. If I go near the elevator, I'm always in power. Not that it's too much of an issue, but you know, we will keep all this in place.
Also, hello.
Pen is here as well.
I'm hiding in the shadows.
That shall be gold floor. Gold. Do I need one more? I may need one more, I think. God damn it. Yep, we need one more on the top. Look what I'm missing. Silica. Righty-ho. Let's go grab more silica. well, that's interesting. So I can look at anything else, tag it to build, but because they've taken that out of the game until, well, Christmas, cannot move or create any of that stuff because the blueprints no longer exist. I can dismantle them, but I can't build them back. So we shall leave them where they are. There we go. Christmas has been properly entombed, just the way nature intended. Right, so we're... I'm assuming because I think that's the top of the map there, I can't go any higher than that. Which kind of makes sense. Wait, is that the highest the elevator can go? Maximum height for the elevator reached. Dun dun dun. Oh, and I can't dismantle. That's mildly annoying. It'd be nice if I could say I want to dismantle, you know, what I just built, kind of dealio. So do we dogleg a floor stop out and continue up? Do I just leave a door here so you can ride all the way up to the top and then just yeet off? Okay, so that's as high as the personal elevator will go. Sorry, just a minute.
You're good.
Hey. Oh, chair legs are fighting for spacing.
There can be only one. Yada yada yada.
Ba-bum.
You've forgotten what you're doing.
Oh, hell yeah, I've always forgotten what I'm doing. Hey, Karen, welcome in.
There you go.
I could have sworn there was a way of having, like, your mouse cursor separate so you could click on things like the objectives and figure out how the hell you built them.
I mainly just press O. And that brings up the items menu.
Yeah, well then it's like, what am I looking for is the next question. It's like, I know how to search, but I don't know what I'm searching for. No, I feel we need to have... We now have the elevator at the maximum height it can go, by the way.
Can we build a new elevator alongside it that goes even higher?
That's what I can test for science.
For science! Alright, I'm in game. I know that one of them is nuclear pasta. Alright, are you looking at the milestone or the...
The objectives, these space elevator objectives.
Right. don't actually know how to get to those.
Yeah, that's a bit that I was
Without
like,
basically going through everything until you can find it. Or going all the way up to the space elevator itself.
got anything that looks like a tree? No. Oh dear.
Right. How's it going anyway?
Not too bad. It's been an awkward day. Spent the morning of it crawling around inside the loft space, helping someone with his departed father's train boxes he had. Model trains. And he was like, oh, we found a few more boxes. Then we went up there and we found more than just a few more boxes. But yeah, sitting on a little bit of a money pile with that.
I've threatened my dad that it's like he's got a bit of a collection of photography gear.
Hmm.
So you know how much that can go for even in real sale.
Yep.
And I've said, I swear down, I will find a way to bring him back to life just to kill him again if he does not fucking label everything with us like, this is worth this much. This is worth this much. Before he pops his clogs.
Oh, I can see where you are. Hello. Just see this flashlight zipping around down there.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out why I've got a recipe for cooling system on the go. It's like I might have been making cooling system or trying to make cooling
Was that what we
systems.
needed for the previous milestone? Excuse me, previous milestone, because I had to wait for the thing to come back at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
So we're currently waiting on radio controlled units, aluminium casing, and our CAD aluminium. Is this why I was trying to fuck around with the aluminium and get the aluminium up and running?
Well, it's partly the heatsink is made of alaclad sheeting.
Alright, okay. Because I can go have a look at the aluminium situation and see what I was doing. I suppose.
I also figured we probably need the cooling systems for something else. I don't know what yet. Oh, that's what I was. Oh god. My brain's just been like, you were trying to figure out super fuel. It's like, yes, I was.
Oh.
What the fuck was I trying to figure out with super fuel?
We'll catch the train from Maggie Bob. What we got? It came back quite a bit, but we'll see.
We also have packaged nitrogen gas that's going nowhere, so what the fuck? Rocket. Fuel.
Okay, we didn't get much of the aluminium coming back, so yes, I will ride the train and figure out what the hell.
Acid. Nitric acid. That's got nothing to do with anything.
Right. I'll look at the alien situation, see what we've got going wrong, try and fix it.
I thought we got most of the aluminium sorted out now.
Well, that's it. I don't know if we did or didn't, so I'll just have a look. I seem to recall we were looking at another site for aluminium.
I don't know. The only thing that I know is that, the train is now arriving with more aluminium than it used to.
Yeah.
Which hopefully is now allowing production for aluminium stuff without too big of an issue.
Hmm.
I think this is alclad casings. Yeah. Oh no, they're ingots. That's going into the empty fuel tanks, which is going into. Why am I making packaged nitrogen gas?
Did you need it for your fuel?
No, because rocket fuel requires nitrogen gas, nitric acid. Nitric acid requires nitrogen gas, not packaged. Water and
But
iron plates.
we could take that packaged stuff, take it to an unpackaged thingy.
We could. Maybe I was okay. We've got nitrogen here. Package it up and then move it to where. But we've got water here. The only thing that we haven't got here is the iron plates. But that doesn't sound too difficult to just add in here.
Right, let's have a look. What is this doing? This is... Oh yeah, this is doing that weird thing where it kept going idle. And I was trying to figure out why it was going idle.
You don't just chalk it up to a pressure issue.
Because that's... Yeah, they're producing that there. The only thing I could think on is it was the ammonia solution. But even saying that, it's still churning out aluminium ingots solidly.
I think it's just every now and again it gets confused and there's just not quite enough whatever pressure and it just drops for a moment. But it was one of them where it's like there's no way of sorting that out. Not without fucking around, which we thought screw up.
Oh, yes. Hey, all Saber, welcome in. Hey, OJ, hey, all Dad, welcome in as well. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. I'm just trying to figure out what we were doing. Same story. I'm sure I was thinking about getting a new aluminium production thing set up.
Where would it go on the map? That's the question.
Well, I'm looking at... I could probably get another... Because we're full on bauxite, we're full on water in these two units here. We could probably get another unit in place. But I'd probably say it may be worth trying to... I don't even know if it's a one-to-one thing that we'd want to do, because let's have a look at the numbers. 600 alumina solution per minute, 300 coal per minute. Each one of these produces 300 alumina solution. So it's 2 of them to 1 of them. And then that thing, it's got all the coal it needs. Water's not an issue, he says. The scraps being fed out fairly consistently, to be honest. I'm just wondering if I get another ingot thing created and see how we go.
Hmm.
So I could bring a split up from there and a split up from there, perhaps. Hooey. Right, okay. Oh, unos momentos. Let me just go. Hailed. You okay? Yeah, not too bad.
I am here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I can just hear you, Carol. I guess it's up to Carol to entertain you all. Ha ha ha.
Fair enough. Sorry, somebody just texted me. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah. This is why I don't stream every day, because I've stuff to message people about, and my cat's usually here to say the things and Hannah's not here either. And oh god, what am I doing? That's what I was doing. I was thinking, rather than trying to jury rig into everything else, if I took this. See, one of the things about the game, and I don't know if this is geologically accurate, but it's like you don't tend to get much materials. Or you don't get all materials in all places. So rather than me trying to figure out how to jam rocket fuel production in with what we've already got going on here, I was thinking of basically just going off somewhere else and setting up an entirely separate production line for everything. But unfortunately, I see that we've got the nitrogen gas. We've got the crude oil, which would need for some element of the rocket fuel, but would also need water and iron. And I can see by the radar that we've got the iron. There's no iron out anywhere near there. I could try adding it in. But it's going to be a bit of a trick.
I hope none of you are bored with the view, because I do believe it was his mother on the phone. So this may be a little while.
Put the headphones on and take over the game. Did you hear that?
I'm not even sure what we're watching here. Conveyor.
Lift Mark 4.
There's a conveyor moving something around. I'm not sure what it is. Stone, concrete, bags of rice.
Is he?
Ooh, rice.
I can go poke myself. Oh wait, he's over by. Yeah, he's out at the boonies somewhere, isn't he? With aluminium production. I don't want to go out into the boonies just for that. Right. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to figure out what we need. We want production. We want a Mark III miner. Apparently we need turbo motors. I don't even know if we're making turbo motors anywhere. I think we're making motors somewhere. And turbo motors doesn't appear to be one of the things that we can just pick up and, make. Modular engines. Okay. Adaptive things. High-speed connectors. Super computers. Top floor crystal stuff. PC world. The floor above that, of course. Remote control units. Oh, we need those. Yeah, we need 50 of those. Right, if I can find motors and turbo motors, we might be able to get one of these. Oh, Christmas was here. And we've added a dome on top of that because, yes. That was what I was looking for. Motors. Oh god. Gravity. Right. If they're not in there, where the fuck are the motors? See, this is a problem with this. So I have no idea where anything is. We're not putting them into a thing somewhere, are we? No. Cool. Right. I seem to recall something to do with motors, and this. Or is this something else? No. That's versatile things. That's a lot of stuff. Is there a floor above this? What are we making in here? Oh, we're making steel ingots in here. Of course we are. Right. What are we making up here? We are making steel beams and steel ingots. I didn't even know we had another elevator around here. Oh, this. The elevator does go up, but it only goes up to the roof. Okay, right. So if they're not in there, where the fuck are the motors? Okay, that's sand stuff. Or that list of a building with something going through it. Is this? That's circuit boards. What are you? You're also circuit boards. Okay. Your rifle ammo? Your rifle ammo? I realize that rifle ammo isn't happening. We've got an entire area devoted to making rifle ammo, but the smokeless gunpowder isn't going in there, so. No supposed to be coming from over here. Which is supposed to be coming from this.
I don't know who comes into the stream right now. I was going to be so confused. It's like ASMR Satisfactory. I bet people would watch the shit out of that stream.
Okay, I found out what the problem is. This thing is now connected to the battery. What Panana doesn't know, somebody mentioned that you guys can hear me, because Panana doesn't know that you guys can hear me. I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Right, okay, that should restart the smokeless powder production. That has not been happening for such a long time now. God. Tempted to stick some screw it. We got so many power shards that we don't really know what we're doing with them. Let's crank it up to 50 a minute. From 20 per minute, so hopefully that'll kickstart that production and get it flowing again. Why is it saying hostile thing close? Because there's hostile things over there trying to kill me. Run away. Oops. Well, I think the smokeless powder back here, but look. Ugh. What was I doing? Oh, that was it. I was looking for motors. God damn it. We got to be making motors in here somewhere. Rubber coming up to here, but then doesn't do anything. It was coming up to here, it's no longer coming up to here. Ooh, motors. Wait, no, I was looking for the motors because I need I need turbo motors. God damn it. Although I do actually see that it has heavy modular frame. No, I need fused modular frames. Modular frames, heavy modular frames. In this random box there's 12 fused modular frames. I needed 10 of those, so that'll do. I need supercomputers, but I know where those are being produced, I believe, in PC world. If not, it'll be off the back of PC world. portable miners I can make by hand. We don't really need a production line for those. I'm not even sure if you can production line. Right, that's definitely not the building that I need, because I've been through that one. Right, what about this one over here? What are you making? That ledge. You're making screws, okay. We're going to here that make rotors. Ah. Rotors sounds like they'd be part of motors. So if we go upstairs and into here, where the rotors are... No, that's just making aluminium casings. Where the fuck are the rotors going? Oh my cat. How confusing is your layout for everything? Right, okay, so... I want to get in this building. Can I get in here? No, you're making screws again. You're making screws. Wait a minute. Aha! Motor conveyor belt. I found a conveyor belt doing motors that's going up here. We got motors which goes up and into this building here. So what are you? Where's the door? Door's over here. You're making modular engines. Oh. Okay. Right, well, we need lots of motors for... Why is production paused on modular engines? Do we not need modular engines? Right, anyway. Can I jury rig this into being what I need it to be? No, I can't. It's taking in motors, rubber and smart plating, and I need it to be rubber motors and radio controlled units and cooling systems. Oh god. Yeah. But I have found where motors are coming into a pile, so let me grab those. I need 300 of these. It's just easy enough for me to grab them off this conveyor belt. I'm trying to figure out where they're being made, and they're only happening in stacks of 50, so anyway. Grab them one by one, and I need 300. What? Oh, I need 300 minus 73. 300 minus 73 is 227. Ooh.
He has returned!
I'm not dead.
Oh, hail the conquering hero!
Oh, gee.
I did tell them that anyone who joined would just enjoy the ASMR
Yeah.
Satisfactory
Yeah,
stream.
it's not often my mum rings, miss, so when she rang I was like, uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
But no, thankfully, nothing drastic. It's just, yeah, she hasn't called in a while and decided that she was going to call now.
As mothers are wanting to do.
As mothers are wanting to do. So she's been on a cruise. Didn't get to see much because the weather was awful.
Aww. That's rubbish.
She's just paid £900 for a vet bill.
For who?
The cat.
What? Splodge?
Splodge.
Splodge! No, not Splodge. Is Splodge okay?
Splodge has had most of its teeth removed.
Oh Jesus, Splodge.
It's had an infection, so all the back teeth have gone.
Oh no.
So that's been cleaned out. But whilst it had the infection, it was obviously washing itself and washing its face and infected its eye. So Mum had to pay a hell of a lot for dental work and eye treatment for the bloody cat. So she's very much like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Does she have insurance for Splodge?
I believe so, yes.
That's
I would hope so.
I hope so too.
Because otherwise that's a hell of a lot.
If she hasn't got insurance, she should probably consider getting it. Good lordy. Poor Splodge.
Yeah, she went on a cruise to Norway.
Ooh.
But then the weather being what it was over Easter was a little bit shite. So the trip down the fjords couldn't take place
Oh
because the ship couldn't safely navigate down the fjords.
no. The fjords?
And when they got off one of the places they were going to visit, it was Easter, and being a very Catholic place, everywhere was closed.
We can't be open. Our Lord and Savior has risen. Yeah, well, maybe he wants to buy some fucking Calpol, Susan. Maybe he's got a bit of a frickin' stomachache from being stabbed in the gut with a spear, and maybe he needs to get some Calpol.
I need
Open the
concrete.
damn pharmacy.
Alright, I need to go get some concrete for this.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
But yeah, she's okay. I was a bit worried when I saw it. Bearing in mind the last time she called like that was to ring and let me know my gran had passed away. But I kind of knew my gran was passing, so I was expecting that. But it was one of those, as she was talking to me, like, oh, please be good news, please be good news, please be good. Yes, apologies for having to disappear off, folks, but
There's certain people where it's
Yeah,
like
I
they
wasn't
ring
gonna be
up and it's
entertainment,
like
sorry.
you just pick up the phone and it's like,
yeah.
yeah, and then it turns out to be nothing, and it's like, you don't want to be rude and say, hey, I'm in the middle of something. But at the same token, it's like, you never ring me. Why is it you always ring me when I'm in the middle of something?
Because she was asking, like, again, she pointed out that I haven't called her in a while. I'm like, I know, but there's been nothing really exciting to say. You know, we're still house hunting. We're employed. You know, we haven't won the lottery yet.
You bought a ticket
I did buy a ticket just because I'm an idiot.
for today?
Yes.
Ooh.
Don't get excited, love. My luck with winning on those tickets is, well, as you can tell, not good. I'm still here.
Listen, if you don't try, you never win.
Right. Before I head
Here's
back.
my luck, if I do win anything on lottery, it was like £2.50.
I think the last time I won was when I was in the money centre, and we did a big group thing, and we had like 5 continuous back-to-back. You've won enough for a new ticket, and then that ticket won a new ticket, and that ticket and we were like, eventually we've got to get something big with this, and then that was it. It ran out. I was like, I think we jinxed it. We shouldn't have said anything.
Quick question, do you happen to know if we're making
Never do the
motors?
jinxy jinx.
Turbo motors.
Turbo motors.
Let me have a look. Because it's the kind of thing that I will know as soon as I see what goes into it. Rubber motors, RC units, and cooling systems. I don't think so. Have you checked the lift of knowledge to see if it says anything?
Yes. And no.
Right,
I
okay.
also found out that we've got another lift somewhere.
Yes, we have 2 lifts.
Yeah, I didn't know there was another lift. Found that I didn't have anything either.
Yeah. No, I think turbo motors might be something I was looking to add on top of the tower.
Are we making supercomputers anyway?
I believe we are, yes.
Right, if it's not in PC world, because that's making the computers.
Supercomputer. Computer, AI limiters, high-speed connect. I'm sure we're doing supercomputers.
Oh, here we go. I found it. It's below computers in this tower somehow.
Look, I never said this tower made sense, okay?
It's just how did we decide that was a floor for supercomputers?
I think it's
Then-
because computers were already being made,
Elsewhere.
so I just dropped them straight down.
Yes, but it's the only thing on that floor, unless you. I suppose you might have repurposed the floor. And been thought, oh, now that we no longer need any of these, we might as well make some of these. Hello.
Ew.
Right.
Wait, is
Turbo motors.
computers
Turbo.
stopped being produced? Wait, we've got
No?
a cupboard here of a storage crate of computers here.
Yeah, we've also got a conveyor belt.
Maybe it's been thinking about
right.
cupboards and houses.
Okay, you might want to go outside for this because it's this thing here. Right. This one here is coming from here. Wait, which way is this going? No, it's coming from. Right. In there, it's making the computers. Yeah, one computer. And one computer just flew out. So it's still it's still going. We probably don't need that many supercomputers.
No, I don't think we do. Oh wait, what do you? Oh yeah, because the computers we needed for that as well. So the computers were coming from down below. No, you're not making computers. You're making modular engines, but you're not making modular engines.
Well, oh, it's this room that's.
Do we need
Oh,
modular engines?
Ah, they're coming from. Right, okay, it was still further down.
I don't know why the modular engines thing was turned off, but I've just turned it back on for now, just so that if we need
Fair
them,
enough.
we've got them.
Yeah. Right, it's still going down because this is internal rather than external.
Yeah, the
This
computer.
one is coming from this box. Okay. Yeah, this box is. It needs circuit boards.
Right, okay. Which
Which
are.
are coming from out there.
Yeah. I know the circuit boards are in that building.
Are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are.
So I think, yeah, they're making the circuit boards, which requires the plastics, which I think, yeah, we're out of the plastic. So we need to get the plastic production up and running. Oh my giddy
Wait,
aunt.
there's plastic on this conveyor belt that's backing up.
Wait, what?
Where are you?
Okay, so the Yes, so... hang on, I'm trying to see where you are. I'm outside the building right now.
I'm literally right above you.
Oh, hello.
This plastic is backing up.
Yeah. That plastic, but this plastic's being used more So
Oh, you say that it's now starting to back up. Which plastic do you use more? Oh,
for the
that
circuit
one.
board,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Now we could.
So, is there a priority splitter? Logistics. Yeah, priority smart splitter, programmable splitter. Oh no. No, there's a priority. There should be a priority splitter that basically says shoot it out this direction, unless it's backed up in the other direction.
Well, that's the thing. Once this backs up here, it then automatically spits them out. But the moment that one produces
there's
something,
two. There's this and then there's this, and it's both of them. That as soon as that one backs up, it just goes through. And if this one backs up enough, which it just did, they all go through. But then this one's now
moved on.
to the thing.
I think I need to look at the plastic production.
Potentially. I mean, it's also one of them. I wouldn't stress it too much because those computers, those chips are going into the supercomputers, was it?
Hmm.
And then we've got a box of them doing nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I won't worry too much about getting the plastic better producing. Just to make a component that we're not really using. You know, I just grabbed a stack of 50. I need 5 for a project. I also need turbo motors, which apparently we're not producing anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't got around to making those yet.
Yeah.
But they can go on that floor.
Which floor?
On top of the Christmas tree.
Oh, God.
I think we can put them up there.
You can do it. It requires a big print thing.
No, that's fine. Because that's pretty much what I've been running up. I've tried to keep it in this building so that the large assembler thing is just the same all the way up. We could potentially look at putting it on another building and just capping this one out with the Christmas tree.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm kind of curious. You know, to a certain degree, I don't mind it being vertical. It just means that you now need to figure out a way of getting rubber. What is it? Turbo motor. Turbo motor. Yeah, you need to get rubber motors, radio control units, and cooling systems all the way up there.
Mm. But the other thing we could do, shit, is we've got the building with the other elevator. We could start adding it onto there.
Have they got a big enough footprint for the building though?
Let's have a look. Don't think so, but it doesn't mean that we can't. Is it the manufacturer? I think it's the manufacturer. No, it's not the manufacturer.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can fit the manufacturer on there.
Cool. Well, yeah, if you can make me turbo motors, that'd be great.
Okay, let me quickly go finish up what I was doing with the aluminium. Because, you know, ADHD and all that jazz. And then I will, that'll be my next goal, is I will start on that. still think a first-person camera would be awesome for this.
I think of several people who would disagree with you. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Shit.
I haven't caught up in the chats, right, okay. Eye infection happens where all cat, paw infection transferring, same reason, kept washing, yeah. You've done. They're looking to move out, is that what I'm reading there, Saber? Because, yeah, I appreciate not everyone gets on well with the parents. But yeah, mine is, I just don't speak to her that often. Again, it's a lack of thing to talk about. You know, you ring up, you say the same thing over and over again. So we kind of just every so often we'll catch up. I think it's honestly the first time she's called me and I'm not having pizza for tea. She has this.
We can fix that.
We don't have pizza.
We can fix that.
We could, but that's expensive. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say no, but also, we've had our pizza quarter for the month. But yeah, she just seemed to have this knack to ring me whenever I was having pizza, and she'd be like, "What are you having for tea tonight?" I'm like, "Pizza."
Pizza
Did she
again.
ask
Do
today?
you ever eat anything healthy? No.
Yeah.
The day that I'm having pizza, without fail, does not mean I only eat pizza.
Right, so.
Alright. Milestone complete. I found the other things that we were needing to do.
Nice.
So off it goes. Choo!
Oh, Ada did the thing where she started speaking and then stopped. I still have that bug. That's awesome. Thank you, game. I want the conveyor belt game. Let's. I don't need to be a Mark 5. That should take that long. That. There.
There's no more milestones until we complete that objective. I think we're a ways off that objective.
Oh, that's full. God damn it. We're not full. That's fine. Right. Okay. So we're now producing more aluminium. What is that? Is that a Mark 5? That is a Mark 5. My god, okay. Is it going to back up? Oh, it might back up. I may have to make a... Yeah, I'm going to have to make a new line to go out there. It's going to back up. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So, wait. Why is... Oh, that's a Mark 3. That's why everything's backing up.
Let's do it.
I was looking at the speed of the conveyor out there and I'm like, that's going really fast. Why is everything not moving fast? Yeah, it's a Mark 3. There we go, no longer backing up. Yep. Oh, we are getting nice amounts of aluminium coming through now. That is a solid Mark 5 stream. Now I don't know whether it's going to stay like that because obviously the yes they have now it's slowed down a bit. They have disgorged all their stuff, but things seem to be moving a lot better right now. That does a burst and then goes idle. Alright, okay, that's fine. I think that must just be the way it works. But yeah, we seem to have now a very steady stream of aluminium.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700 in that one. 700 in that one. Yeah, we've got aluminium on the way in. Is our U-Bob on the way here?
Question, was it an olive green roof that you were going to build the thing with?
What, for the motors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the other elevator is, I was gonna go up there.
Okay.
I'm on my way back now, so I can get building and sorted on that one.
Well, I built the building. I'm just now trying to figure out what this thing, rubber. Right, where the...
Rubber should be coming in fairly close because that's to do with the other oil that we found. I think I had that producing rubber mostly. So where the elevator is, there'll be a path for rubber coming in. I don't think I did anything with that. I think I was still sat there trying to figure out what we were going to do with said rubber, which might have actually been for this.
Ah.
Bloop.
You disconnected that rubber and sent it off somewhere else. But I found a industrial storage container half full of rubber.
Is it on top of a roof?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be the one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
You didn't want to do that.
Nope, nope. Hello, I'm in the tube. Whee! I pressed the wrong button. My tubular adventures was taking me a completely different route. Boop. Right. Yeah, rubber, I believe, was down there. The container next to it, I believe, was part of my inventory at one point.
Yeah, that was an inventory container, which, by the way, I've stolen some stuff out of.
Oh, but knock yourself out. That it was just there because I needed to clear inventory, so...
But yeah, you've disconnected that end of the rubber because it diverted over somewhere else. You might want to put that splitter back in.
Oh, we need it for one of your projects, I think.
Yeah. I'm missing iron platings.
I've probably got some on me. Yeah, I've got some on me. Where are you?
Well, I'm at the top. I'm at the
Oh.
roof.
Alright, I'll make my way up. Hang on.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you
That's
go.
all I need.
Wait. Oh. I was about to go build more stuff, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to need iron plates for the things. I'll go... I know where to grab it easily enough, so...
Fair enough.
It is still a goal of mine to actually have it so that everything is in one place. That you're like, I need iron plate. You just walk into a giant inventory room and like, iron plate is over there.
Well, there's part of me where it's like, at some point we really should just, for some things, just figure out what we're going to do to put it into the dimensional depot.
Yes. Oh, there was iron plate in there as well.
What's that button you press to upgrade a thing in your...
E.
Oh,
E-bagel.
can your belly touch your bum?
I mean, give me another year or two, probably.
Oh, we've got rubber coming into this thing.
Awesome.
Now we need cooling systems and cooling systems, remote control units, and motors.
Awesome. Motors, that can be sorted.
I'm gonna figure out which floor of this building is remote control units, because I know that there's
think,
one.
Yeah, I think it's the orange one that does remote control units.
It does. I picked some up earlier. Supercomputers. Crystal oscillators. Yep.
That's computers.
Computers. Remote control units, which are currently going into this box. So let's take out this wall, and that is so not lined up.
I mean, if you need to, just put the conveyor belt hole in. You don't need to take the wall out for it.
Oh, we got a whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can literally put it anywhere on the wall. You can't fly through it, because they're essentially cheating and having it like teleport stuff to the other side. But it means you don't have to worry about, oh, is this going to be in the right place? Can I...
Ah, yeah, it's basically a little space. Yeah, I know what they've done. And it's like check out. Right.
Okay, so motors are there. So I'm thinking of splitting motors off on this one and pulling them out over to you.
So, Jesus Christ. I'm on a skateboard.
Okay, yeah, I can pull motors over that way.
I bring it down to here, can I? I suppose I can just conveyor belt it right across there. No. Invalidating location. Bullshit. Oh yeah. Conveyor belt too long, too steep. Right, okay. I have ruled out just doing a straight line conveyor belt.
Where's the inputs? That side, right, okay. So...
Really, you can't do that corner? You piece of shit. Not gonna quite look as how I wanted it, but it'll do. Maybe. How far down do we want to be? Okay. There's Alaclad's aluminium sheets being made.
Yes. I'll have to find out where that is. Unos momentos.
A whole lot of casings being made over here. Aha, found something.
Right, so I believe green building had some. Is it the lime green building? Aluminium casing? No, you wanted the Alcad stuff, wasn't it?
I found it where it's being produced, and I've just stuck I've stuck some power shards in there while it just tops itself up.
Yep. Trying to think how to get more stuff there. What I might look to do is change that wall into one of them. Right, so we've got a... Oh Christ. That one is going to need to come off from there. You're going to want to connect into there. You're going to want to connect into there. And you're going to want to connect into there. And whilst we're at it, let's... Right, I've currently been laying stuff out with the Mark 1 just 'cause it's easy enough to chuck down. We can always speed it up once we know what's happening with things. So on where I've got the motors coming in, I've got a 3-way port going in. We can just connect up to those 2 ports and they're already set to go into the assembler. Can't remember if it needs 3 or 4 things. So, where is aluminium sheets? Or the Alcad stuff? Alcad aluminium sheet. That is what you needed, isn't it?
Yeah, I found the building that was making it. I've just I turbocharged it until it gave me a stack of 200, and now I've just grabbed a stack of 200 and moving on.
Wait, why do we need?
Right, where was I working?
Are you making the remote control unit? No. I thought we were making that.
We are. What?
What did you need the aluminium for?
The conveyor belts.
Oh, right, okay. I was really confused because I thought it was like what we were plugging in here, so I was...
No, that's why I just waited for a stack.
That's fine. Okay. Cooling systems. Produced in a blender. Oh, that's going to be out near the station, if anything.
Yeah, and out near the station there is cooling system stuff, so you'll be able to track it back from that.
Yeah.
Part of my last thing. God, at what point do I think I'm just going to have to go for it here.
That's fused modular frames.
I'm going to put a wall on this building. It doesn't really need a wall, but I need some
Cooling system. Got it. Right. Okay.
There we go.
So, what in the green shades am I doing to bring this down?
Point it that way, point it that way. Level it, level it. Nope, the
Stay
other
on
way.
target.
There we go.
Stay on target.
Close enough for a council job.
Okay.
Can I do it from this corner is my question. Yes, I can. Right, so if I put another wall here...
Ooh, I could run it underneath the track.
Another wall here and here and
Wait, no,
here
that won't work.
and here. I can put clips on these walls. Logistics.
Okay, let's... Have I got enough space to hold them? Yes, I do. Awesome.
There we go. Right. Now I put one more over on that wall.
Are we going to need storage for the cooling units?
No.
Cool.
Oh, you son of a bee sting.
So,
It's... Where are you? Where are you?
I am over here. Oh, I can see conveyor belt stuff.
Yeah. Can you see how far that falls short? Can
No,
you see my shadows?
I can see you. I can see a red conveyor belt.
Yeah, right. How close to that entry point does that conveyor belt get?
Right. Okay. Press R.
Oh, curve mode it worked.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I like the sharp corners and stuff like that, sometimes it's just saying stuff at curve mode to get things there. Here, have cooling systems because I have 400 on me at the minute. I'm trying to work out getting it over there, so as and when that runs out of cooling systems, I can top it up. I'm just going to be bringing it over in bits.
Yeah.
It's not producing massive amounts of them, so I'm not...
Well, it's not powered at the moment, so it's not producing...
Oh.
Well.
I thought it was.
No, I built it, but I didn't power it yet.
Oh, heat sinks.
What?
It doesn't have any heat sinks. That's where it's struggling, is it doesn't have enough heat sinks going into it.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the cooling system thing.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, the heat sinks are slow to produce. One here. Oh no, there's another one there. So about to come in and do its thing. The thing is, we don't really need the cooling. See, even though it's slow, it's slowly backing up because it makes 6 per minute to the cooling systems.
Hmm. Okay, let's do that. Let's get it so that it's going there.
So yeah, this thing needs cooling system. Oh, this thing wants cooling systems at 7.5 per minute, by the way. So might have to try to speed things up.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Wall.
Oh my god, everything's a spaghetti of.
Power. Oh, it wants to be the double wall outlet because I want it inside and out. I want to connect that to that, and that to that.
Yeah, threading the needle with conveyors. He says, and then looks around going, I've got to get it up there. Ooh, actually.
What I need for the thing? Yes.
Looks like clipping. It's not actually clipping anything, game. What are you bitching about? But
Oh, I found that it's bitching about a lot of. Oh, we're gonna clip this. We're gonna clip that. No, you're fucking not. Just get it in there.
so yeah, at the moment it's all Mark 1 conveyor. Oh, wrong button. But that is just a matter of convenience in getting it out there.
Yep.
We can upgrade it in a moment. background's a bit better. Now I know which way I'm going with things, I can just make that a bit straighter.
There we go. Right. I've put storage on the back of it, but I've got it basically going into a splitter. One of them going straight into a dimensional depot, and the other going into a conventional storage container. So, if we need the motors for further developments, we can drag them out of that storage container.
Hmm.
If we don't, and we just need them for personal use, then they're in the dimensional depot.
Yes. Meanwhile, I am slowly just chucking the cooling systems that I have in my inventory that I picked up from here onto the conveyor belt. So it's going to look really, really productive for a bit because it's going to have like 200 cooling systems rocking in, and then it's just going to dry up.
Yep.
Yeah, we are now plugged in for that.
Right.
Yes. I agree, Seba. Right, let's chuck a lot of them in there.
I've had to put a slight platform on to fit in the box as well, so,
Oh, that's
it's a
fine.
bit weird, but hey,
That's
no.
fine. That's fine. Oh, actually,
How many did I need? Oh. What if I try to do this? Production. We really need to adopt this way of doing things.
Mm.
Because on my to-do list, it's basically telling me that turbo motors are it's a purple tick box. It's just going to drag them straight from the dimensional depot. I'm not going to have them in my inventory.
Oh.
Yeah. So if we had all of these things, doing this kind of setup where it goes into the dimensional depot, we wouldn't even need to be having an inventory much more.
Ah, apparently that's in the wrong spot. How easy is it to move the dimensional depot?
Disassemble it,
Pick
reassemble it.
up and move?
Yeah.
Cool. Where is the dimensional depot? Is it just special?
No, it's under organization. It's just a different type of storage box.
Awesome. hell? Oh my... I've done something weird with my game again.
What did you do?
Oh, no, it's let me do it now. It wasn't letting me change the build mode because I'd accidentally opened the chat window trying to do something.
I have everything I need to do the thing that I want to do. I just don't know where I want to do it. Infinite select icon question mark. Color. B00B1E. Enter. What do you mean 1A? Do 1E? Hex allows E, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Also, that's a red. I wasn't expecting a red.
I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom. Wait, have we put a... oh! I might need to move that. What? Oh, this... Oh, it's a floor stop. I was going to say, this allows me to... deconstruct the elevator slightly differently, but no, it was because I got more floor stops on this one, that's why.
Oh! That's what it's supposed to be. There we go. Sorry, there's a joke in the Bike Ride community that our flag colours are made up of boob 69, 420 AE 55 arse, and then 420 69, which gives you roughly the right shade of colour for a pride flag. The Bike Ride flag. It's a bit darker of the bi pride flag, but it is the bi pride flag look, so you know.
Nice. Alright, is that plugged into... Alright, okay, that's part of that, that's part of that.
Right.
So...
There's my question mark, there we go.
do-
Switch to jetpack before I run out of the areas with power. Where I'm going, we don't have power yet.
There we go. Right, yeah, that's powering that, that's doing that. Let's... really got crazy with the swatches there. Let's do it in depressing brown.
Not shit brown?
No, just depressing brown.
Oh.
Yeah, if you do need that container, which if we've got the damage or depot, I don't imagine we do, but if you do find for some reason you need it, it's... I've moved it up onto the floor above.
Yeah, I noticed what you were doing.
Oh wait, no, that's not.
But it's more just if we do need turbo motors in any other construction, might as well
Yeah.
have the box there and whatnot. But yeah.
Right.
Get back here, you coward! Aha. Okay.
Is that still a brown?
What?
Is that still a brown?
That's brown.
Oh, that. Are we about to have a colour debate again?
That's brown.
Chat, what do we think? Do we think that's brown, or do we think it's
That
shit
is brown.
orange?
What are we looking at?
We had a debate the other day over whether something was
Orange or
orange
yellow.
or yellow.
It was probably like an amber at most, but yeah, it was orange. But that is in the sunlight. It has a bit of orange to it, yes, but that is also brown.
See, I would say it's a ochre.
I'm a man. Okay, it's either brown or orange. We don't do any fancy oak leaf coloured things here. I would say it's ochre. Oh, good for you. It's fucking brown.
It does look a bit
I
orange,
triggered
but-
you. Did I trigger you? Are you okay?
I just love doing shit like this.
Come on, man! It's fucking brown! Oh, I can't breathe.
It's like, I'm very simplistic with colours, you know.
Oh, I can't. I'm crying.
Oh, right, okay. Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
10 out of 10 would recommend everyone has a mad cat in their house.
It's more important to be this is extra colour because I don't see shades of it. Yeah, I mean, to me, that it's an orangey brown, but I wouldn't say it's orange. So,
I'm saying nothing. I might get yeeted out of the room if I do.
okay, right. What colour's this then? That. Because that's orange. Are you checking to see what it looks like on your...
Yeah, because monitor color differences.
Yeah. Well, you've
Now
got
that I would say is
OBS.
amber.
That's cheating. I could
That I would say is amber.
monitor to.
Well, this is the thing, is I've
offline
got...
mode.
That it looks darker on OBS.
I've got OBS on that monitor, my main monitor here, and then you've got your phone. So there's like 3 different looks. And also don't forget, obviously, if you're looking at it from the side, LCD monitors don't...
This is the story of how my cat and Fidel got a fucking divorce. He said it was yellow.
No, get it right. It was fucking brown.
It was fucking brown. Jesus Christ.
The thing is, it's actually potentially a bit of a legitimate biological thing. That women do tend to have. Now, this isn't, only women have this, never can a man have that, blah, blah, blah. They do tend to have more colour receptors that allow them to distinguish better shading than men do.
Yeah. But also the other thing that affects it is, the time of day and stuff like the lighting on it. Because that's even darker now.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not.
Hey, baby, look, it's yellow. Oh god, it was just hilarious. So yesterday we walked past a bike which was orange but also yellow. I've just been assaulted with a coffee sweet. So yeah, that's where all this like kicked off from, and yeah, I fully appreciate people have different opinions of different colours and stuff, just because how eyes work. My eyes are fucked, so.
Mine are more fucked than yours.
Ish.
Not that it's a contest. But I'd
No,
win.
mine are more fucked than yours.
Not that it's a contest, but I'd win.
Oh, right. I think I might actually call it there because I need to go get some food. Need to get that sorted.
You can keep going for a while. I don't mind.
You sure? Okay.
I'll always throw more
right.
coffee sweets at you.
Yay! I don't think they actually got coffee in them. It's just a flavour.
No, I don't think they do either.
Right. What is next? Oh. Okay, we got nothing there.
Let's check.
So we literally gotta finish building these.
Oh no, there is coffee in it.
Is there?
Well, another poll for chat. Are we considering coffee extract as coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
4.9%.
No, 4.9% coffee. They are copicos.
They're really tasty. It's like getting a shot of espresso, but in a sweet.
Okay. Them. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do like these.
You can taste them, right?
Maybe if I could make a coffee like this, I'd drink coffee more often.
Maybe I can make you a coffee like that.
Hmm.
You just don't put milk in it. Because to me, those taste like coffee without milk. That surprises me though, because you said you tried coffee before and it was bitter.
Mm.
They taste bitter to me.
Not as bitter as coffees that I had. Bear in mind that my dad used to make coffee in like the little coffee, pour it into a...
Cafetiere.
There was a coffee machine. It had like a paper cup that you put coffee granules in. And it
Oh,
poured water
yeah,
in it.
yeah. Filter coffee.
Oh, is it a drip one?
Yeah. And he used to make coffee in that, and it was absolutely disgusting because it was always bitter.
The thing is, so one of the things is you've got Arabic coffee and you've got Colombian coffee. Now, Colombian coffee tends to be sweeter than Arabic coffee. Arabic coffee is known for its bitterness. Most coffees that you get here in the UK tend to be a blend, although a lot of fancy coffee shops are like, oh, it's pure Arabic or pure Colombian, and it's like, yeah, who gives a shit? I want a good coffee. I don't give a shit if it's blended. I want that nice blend of bitter sweet. But yeah, so if they're making coffee extract and it's pure Colombian, then it'll be sweeter than if it was the coffee extract of pure Arabic. But there's also probably everything else in the sweet that's doing things. Where the fuck am I? Where the... Ah! There we go.
Wait, would this work?
I thought you were about to ask me what color that was. Because that's the kind of you make when you're, like, scheming.
Scheming? I don't scheme.
He fucking does. You do.
I plan piss poorly.
No, I would say there's a difference between that and scheming. Oh god, now we're gonna go into the fucking difference between planning and scheming, aren't we?
Okay.
I've just noticed the
Yeah, I
llama.
like the word scheming.
Your little llama keychain.
Oh, you're also using a llama keychain.
Yes.
I changed mine the other day and went over.
Did
to
you
the
notice
llama
yesterday while we were out that someone had a Christmas llama still on their roof?
Sorry, a Christmas llama.
Yeah, don't ask me why they exist. I just happen to know that they do.
I mean,
It's a festively dressed llama.
beats a reindeer, I guess.
Does it?
Filtered coffee tastes foul.
Yeah, it generally does. It depends on. I would say filter coffee that tastes foul.
Has been made by ducks.
Ha 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 is either really cheap coffee or the person who's making it does not know what they're doing.
Again, it all depends.
Having
what
said
kind
that,
of
you go
blend
to
you're
Costa and
using.
ask for filter coffee, it tastes like shit.
You missed Karen's whole talk about different blends, though. So
Oh, well, there you go. See, Chiron knows about blends. Some blends taste better than others, and some just taste fucking shit.
The best blend that I can recommend for a semi-decent coffee without too much thought in it is Taylor's of Harrogate's Lazy Sundays. It smells awful in the coffee beans, which is really weird. But you know, if you all the coffee grains. But if you get that, it makes a fairly good coffee. Generally pleasant, no matter what way you prepare it. Cafetiere, drip, blah blah blah. The other thing is, it also, you know, one of the things is it's if you're using drip, make sure you've cleaned the machine. If you're using a cafetiere, make sure you've cleaned that. If you use a percolator, if you're using the percolator to keep it warm, it's also a good idea to take out the coffee. There's so many things that you can fuck up with coffee. It's like, yes, you need to know roughly what you're doing to make the coffee that you want. Because that's also another thing. It's like, I'm assuming your dad liked his bitter coffee.
I just thought he had no clue, so. You see, rest his cotton socks. He was the kind of person that would do things if it had like the kind of gadgety feel, or if it felt the right thing to do. Sunday roast, always have coffee. Didn't matter if you absolutely hated drinking coffee, you would just have coffee with it because that's what you were supposed to do. And
Never heard that one, but okay.
Look, I never said it made sense. I'm looking for frames. What the fuck are they? So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he had generally no idea what he was supposed to be doing with the coffee. He was just making it because it was a thing. You had coffee with this. You had to have coffee with this. You know, and it'd be one of those. I'd be like, I'll have tea. He's like, no, it's coffee. You've got to have coffee with your Sunday roast.
Or, hear me
Yeah.
out, have coffee whenever the fuck you want.
Again, it's kind of hard to understand much because never really talked much about him afterwards, and obviously he's no longer around to ask him now. But yeah, it was just an odd little thing, really. That it was always coffee, and yet we didn't drink coffee, really. We were a tea drinking family, apart from Sundays.
There's this thing about where coffee used to be And Cairo might be able to agree or disagree. Fact check me on this. There used to be a thing where coffee was like considered middle class. So if you wanted to give off like a good impression, you would like get the coffee out for the guests, or you would have coffee with your Sunday dinner, that kind of thing.
Yes, coffee in this country was, is like a lot of things in our culture. We imported it. You know, I've mentioned Arabic coffee. I've mentioned Colombian coffee. I've not mentioned English coffee because that's not a thing. But, yeah, we imported it, and it was like, you could only, it was a well-to-do thing, that if you could afford coffee, then bully for you. But it's one of them where it's like, for me, it's like, this is why I'm against traditions in general. It's just like, do you actually want to do the thing? If the answer is no, then don't do the thing. It doesn't matter whether it's la-di-da, well-to-do, drinking tea, drinking coffee, drinking piss water, otherwise known as Budweiser. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Don't try and make it a thing just because you want to set a good impression or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, what difference does it actually fucking make?
Dumb.
Sarah just mentioned my taste might be unrefined. I'm used to instant coffee, and it's like I have gone through cafetières. I had a Gaggia, which was a very expensive coffee thing, which was making it like they do in the coffee shops. It had a tank of water. It pushed it through a compact block. I've had drip. I've had percolators. At the end of the day, at the moment I'm drinking instant coffee. Why? Because it's one cup on demand whenever I want it, and it doesn't take me 5 fucking minutes and a lot of scrubbing to make. Don't get me wrong, I like my fancy coffees. It's just at the end of the day, I just can't be arsed. Okay. So.
I know it's sort of similar with some things like the teas and stuff. There's obviously all the different brands and makes and blends of tea. And I'm quite happy, I'll just drink some Yorkshire tea. Why do I like it? It's one of the first teas I could actually taste that I enjoyed the taste of. I've had some teas I absolutely hate the taste of. PG Tips, for example, not my blend. But at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just different blends. Whatever suspend your nautical vessel above the waterline, dealio. But with my sense of taste being so fucked as it is, if I find something I can taste, I am more inclined to just go for it. Which is again one of the. I say this to people when I moved down to Plymouth. I was happy to get store on brand anything. Cheeses, beans, tins, whatever. Tea was the one. That was my luxury. That was my. I am getting this brand. Why? Because I like the taste. Because I can taste it. So I would spend. It was a hell of. It still is expensive, but it is the one thing where I'm like, that is my vice, if you will. Some people have booze. I have tea.
The thing is, you say that it's your vice and it's expensive. I've got a friend in America who exclusively drinks Yorkshire tea. Don't know why.
Do they buy it in those big bags, or?
Oh, they buy it however they can fucking get it imported. Costs them an absolute fucking fortune.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's Yorkshire tea in America. But hey, it's one of them. It's like, they mentioned it to me and it's like, it's fucking tea. It's awful. What the fuck? But hey, it's one of them. they did them, I suppose.
I mean, as long as they're making tea right. I mean, I remember when I visited the
Oh,
States.
they explicitly, you know, they were one of the few Americans that they knew that owned a kettle.
Instant like. I remember when I went out there and they had what they classed as a kettle in the hotel room, and we were trying to figure out what it was, and it would just weakly spurt out lukewarm water at you. Because it was designed for making coffee, and it would do like coffee shots and stuff like that, and it could not boil the water enough. Although my favourite one is actually with my mum. Went on a tour across the States, visiting several cities along the way. And when they finished it, they were in San Francisco, and they'd been having all the issues with trying to find a decent cup of tea somewhere. And they were walking down one of the streets, and there's this Chinese chap stood outside his shop, and he saw my mum and me out, and he obviously heard them. And he went, come on in, I do tea. It was like PG tips, boiling water. And I was like, he must have known you were British as soon as he did that. Selling point, boiling water, yes. Alright, I don't know why I just built
It is
that.
one of them things where it's like it is. You have to boil the water.
Yeah.
Even me as a non-tea drinker, it's like if I've bollocks. Right. This is a prime example of why we need to do this. Do you want to convert? You know how we're storing concrete in a traditional box?
Oh, do you want to make a thingamajig for it?
Yeah. Could you make a dimensional depot for it? Because not sure if you've checked the map, but I'm in the arse end of nowhere.
And you need concrete.
And
Yeah.
I need concrete.
What do I need for a dimensional depot? I need to get me some Mercer-spheres and some fluctuators.
There's some fluctuators in the Mesosphere box, which is by the crafting bench.
On my way. Woo. Okay. Righty-ho, I have... Where is the concrete that I'm carrying on me? Okay, concrete is being uploaded. We now have a depot set up for it. The current storage container, I'll leave as is, and we can just run it down. You know, as and when, if you're in the area, just grab it from there.
Yeah.
Or worst case scenario, we pipe it through to a token dispenser. But yeah, that's going through there. That's now all plugged in. I'm just thinking if I do the same for the plates. So we've got the alkaline sheets. Are they being put into a depot? So I don't think they
One
are.
of them where it's like, I think long term we need to think about putting most of these things into these dimensional depots.
Well, I'm just thinking because I can start doing that now. I can start feeding things in.
One thing I
Yeah,
might
station.
struggle for out here is cable.
Okay. Sorry?
J-Station.
Oh, hello, J-Station. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm miles away with things.
How's it? Where did I put that again? Simulator.
We're working on that one, so these dimensional depots can actually fix a lot of that. Now we just need to figure out where we put stuff so we can actually move it into them.
In the arse end of nowhere, currently dragging. Oh god, there's a creature in line. It's an effort. Come on, get out of my way.
So if I
Just
do-
dragging things straight out of the dimensional depot rather than having to clog up my inventory with concrete.
And that is going to be alclad aluminium sheets, which is that one. Because you are just one thing per dimensional depot, isn't it?
Yeah, you can only have one stack in the dimensional depot.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that awesome sync done with things now? Oh wait, you know that's producing ammo. That's going straight into that. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I've been out here killing things. If you look in the dimensional depot, there's some hog remains and some hatcher remains.
Yep.
They've finished uploading now. If you want to drag them out and get them
Righty
turned
up.
into tokens.
Can do. Right, I put them in this storage container. Yes. Right, let's get some more of these depots up on their run. So you wanted wire.
Wire, yeah. Or cable, sorry.
Cable. So, cable, right, okay. So I can split that off from where it's currently going and I'll just add it on top of the current storages.
Yep.
It is now going into the dimensional depot.
Huzzah!
I think what else we might need. I can just start getting in there now. Iron plate and reinforced iron plate.
Reinforced iron plate, preferably, yeah.
Righty-ho.
I'm in the middle of doing something out here, and it's like, man, I'm gonna need a lot of reinforced iron plate.
That's fine. Clean up some of this. Right, so reinforced iron plate, that is coming in, oh, it's coming in through the back wall. Is that that way it is. Right, okay. So that makes things technically slightly easier.
These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
So if I bum-ba-da-da-da-da-da,
1 o'clock. Time of tea. Genesis, if anybody's wondering.
Oh, actually, no. If I put a wall in, it makes it easier to tidy it up later. Right. Reinforced iron plate is going in.
Wait.
Other fact, I'm bringing everything down on it, so then I could just make this a little bit more sensible. I know, it scares me too that I talk about being sensible. I could just run that down there instead. Right. Oh, wait, what? Is that being produced? Oh, it is. Wait, that can't be running low on iron plate, can it? I believe it is. So where's what? We're literally backing up iron plate down into here. And then if I'm right in thinking, it runs all the way around inside of here. So why is it that that's not producing enough?
No.
That's backed up. That's going there. That's doing that. That's going. Wait a minute. That's not connected. No, that's a splitter. So, what's that connected to? They're connected to nothing. So that's full. It's a merger, that's a splitter. Considering how that's... Is that what's going into? Hang on, I've got to figure out. That goes there, it comes out there, through there, up there, across there, into what the hell? But it's also being split out there through there, down. So that's running. Okay, so that's going into extra bits there. I could probably put a dimensional depot in here instead for it, and get rid of I'm missing bloody modular frames. Sensible mad cat is a scary thought. I know, it scares me too.
It doesn't scare me.
It's as scary as a competent Steiner journal. I mean, a competent Steiner journal just sends his scout mechs in. Right, okay. I love the way that I've got all this coming all the way through there to go through there, and I just need it to come straight out and up to there, so. Let's go crazy. I know, it scares me too. Walls. Give me that. Actually, no. Give me the 2-port one. Because then I can get rid of that. I can copy that, paste that up there. And then go from that. So that. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. And that. We come up here. Bust a hole in the wall. Ooh yeah. To give you iron plate to get working whilst I fix this snafu.
And now I need to mirror it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Now what I need to do is what did that? It seems to be going a bit smoother? I'm not quite sure. I must have had a conveyor belt that was a slower speed. That's why things were going really shitty with that one. Right, okay. That's fine, that's that done. So this here we no longer need, because that's going to go straight into a dimensional depot I want out here. I can aim at one, yes. So if I can put one in here, preferably put you there, because
Shit.
that's going to disappear. That's going to go there. And then bog standard iron plate, chuck that into there, get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Where's my iron plates? That's reinforced. Wait, did I just delete the wrong thing? I may have deleted the wrong thing. Oh no, there it is. 8 iron plates. Right, iron plates are now on the menu.
Reinforced or standard?
Both.
Okay.
Oh, that's slowed back down again. Right, okay, it must have just backed up. I need to look at why this is going so fucking slow. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do that first. Let's make that a Mark II. Let's make that a Mark II. Make that a Mark II, that a Mark II. Let's make that a Mark II.
Yeah, we need to mimic this on the other side. Production. Da, 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 da.
That may have also been an issue with it. So that is slowly dropping down. Wait. Oh yeah, of course, because that's. I was like, why is that moving now? Of course, because it's trying to get rid of all that stuff. If I, okay.
How the fuck this up? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's how I fucked it. Hello.
Right, we will do that to slowly get rid of all those iron plates. That will feed into there, and eventually that will be full. So those iron plates are then, that will back itself up. This is producing as fast as it can go, but it's doing fairly well. You're only on a 1 production there, but that's fine because you're producing more than enough of those two, which are then producing that to go into there to go. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I just want to empty that lot of iron plates, and I'll probably, thinking on it, do the same with the iron plates that we've got stashed over here. Oops. No, floating power!
Logistics merger.
The water will be going back anyway, but for now, make sure that that's sorted. Right, so that's all that there. Right, so let this. This is going to be ugly as sin. I want to have.
That goes to there, that goes to there. That goes to there, that goes to there.
Oh, it's not going to like that. Right, let's do this. Put that there. Go over here. Bring it out. Conveyor belt is too steep. You literally just let me put it there. Thank you. I then want to bring this.
Can you put some sound fluctuator into the
Depot.
dimensional depot?
Yeah, I can do. representative to the Dimensional Depot. That's Quartz, that's Mercer, any of them. Sun Fluctuator, yes. Oh, whoops. I put it all in there.
Fair enough.
I'll grab it out later if I need it.
That's a plan.
I'll do the same with the Mercer Spheres as well for now.
Just happened to be carrying a Mercer Sphere, so. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a dimensional depot. I'm missing copper wire.
Right, okay.
See if I can figure out anything else. I'm missing.
Oh, my brain's just figured out what that means. Wow, I am so slow on the uptake. So, when I came to build things before, I didn't realise why there was a purple icon and an orange icon, and it was confusing the hell out of me. I've just built a dimensional depot. The parts of I have just put into a dimensional depot, and I'm like, oh, it's because the parts are in the dimensional depot.
Yep.
Hey, smart.
You got there in the end. Bad of you.
Okay, we are getting... I'm just going to grab some and chuck it in there for you straight off the bat. But yeah, copper wire is going in.
Cool. Do you want to make your way out here? If you want to see what I've been working with.
Yeah, can do. Let me just check the doggoes of the lake, see what they've got. I want to make sure that that is feeding through. Yeah, that'll be. It's not fantastic, but it'll do. That is producing as fast as it can. That's fine. Hang on, I've got some of these. Let's just.
Oh, I've forgotten wires on the part panel. You're not here yet.
Speed that. Right, that's producing, that's doing. They're now stacking bits into the dimensional depot. That is now cut off. It's okay. That should now be trimmed and cut off. That is all trimmed and cut off. Eventually move that in there when we get a chance. That one we could do, we put some in the depot. They're now going into a depot as well. Are they? Yes, they have to be because, yeah, I went over there. That's what's going in here. So I'm going to put that into there. Okay, right. Let's. Let's make use of this dimensional depot and just chuck some shite that I'm carrying on me that I don't know why I'm carrying on me.
Been there, done that.
Our cooling systems, I can go chuck them on the conveyor. That will go through nicely. I'm going to put some copper sheets in there because I've got them lying around. Put some of them in there. Chuck a lot of plastic in there. Let's get some more copper going in there. Right, okay. Let's just go drop off these supercomputer thingamajiggies and then I'll make my way out to you. Oops. Don't want to do that. I mean, we do want to do that, but we also don't want to do that. Right. Swap onto jetpack. Aim at the Chiron and fly! Grab a gun, because I'm probably going to need one.
Yeah, there was some interested folks on the way here.
Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So when my mum rang in, she was going on about the cat. She went, "I've got a mad cat at home," and I was like, "Ooh." And then I realised what she actually meant was she's got a cat that is mad. So it's exciting when it's that way around. You're going to be like, "Oh, if you catch XYZ train, you'll get here in minutes."
No. I had to hold it myself.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as I'm not like huffing it over there and there's convenient transport ready to go kind of deal.
No. There's not even the power. Oh, there's not even the good power line. I've not used the good power lines that you can just ride along either from the places where there is power. I've just used the crappy little ones.
I mean, if it's long distance, I'd just be like, yeah, use the other ones.
And then it's semi-long distance. I can see where I was hooking it up to, and it was like I just felt like just hopping over there because I wasn't entirely sure where the power was. All I can see is a radar tower in the distance.
Ooh, heifer. Aim for the heifer. Aim for the heifer. Aim for the heifer. Boing. Wait. Leap off that. Oh, get your gun out. That is iron ore. Okay. I'm assuming this here is your doing.
Yes. I plugged it in just to make sure that it worked for a moment, but whee!
Lots of iron ore.
Oh, this iron ore is producing at 720 a minute.
Nice.
And in theory, this grid should be using every last one of it. Although it does backfill, which is a bit annoying because it doesn't just zip them straight down the middle to here.
Hmm.
But it's
So putting iron plate in. I mean, I've hooked up some iron plate into a dimensional depot, but yes.
well, basically, I do need iron plate out here for rocket fuel.
Right.
But I figured I'll bring out a miner and put it there. And then it's like, right, it's going to be producing iron ore at this rate. let's make use of it. And seeing as though I need iron plates, it's like, alright, well, I'll just make iron plates out of everything. Some goes into the, and it splits 3 ways. Into the dimensional depot, which will eventually fill up. And be so like, no, we can't take any more iron plate. It should be around about now, so... Yeah, this one's...
Because it's also filling up from base.
Yeah. But if we look at the dimensional depot itself, it's got 126 in there waiting to upload.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's 1 stack. But we'll find out in a moment. Once that fills up, that'll back up. Once the storage crate fills up, that'll back up.
And then the rest just
And
goes
so
into the talking
the rest of
machine.
it goes straight
No
into
space
the-
left in depot. Oh no. 187, 189, 195, 197, 200.
Yeah.
So it should start backing up. Bam.
So it's backed up. So now it's just 111 over to the...
Yeah.
And this shouldn't take too long to fill up.
We've got 27 coupons. Oh! From what I've heard, there'll be more stuff in 1.2 when that drops as well. So those 27 coupons will be handy.
We still need 1,000 for the golden, not in the rest of it. So.
Oh god, yeah. I think with me just pottering around fixing things here and there, then you've just gone like built this. I'm just like, wow.
So I need iron plates. So I have iron plates.
Yeah, fair dues.
They're not actually quite producing as fast as I would like. You know,
Everything's
I'd like
now
them-
backed up though.
Well, yes, that's what I'm confused about. Why is the mine back up? Is the mine backed up? Yeah, it's backed up.
So that's outputting at 720 a minute. Each one of these does 30 a minute for the iron ore. Can make 30 a minute, and then that's 30 a minute to do 20 iron plate per minute.
Yeah. So basically, if I've got the calculation correct, which is 12 smelters at 30 apiece.
Oh,
Wait.
you're asking math questions. Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Let's do what, 720?
Shit, no, I need to double this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got 24. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. We build a floor above this, and then we can put a splitter in on your incoming iron ore. That can go up, and then it's literally repeat everything here on the top, and then drop it down.
I mean, there is that, or I can just keep going that way.
I mean, you could. I'm just thinking you've already got this set up here. It'd just be a simple case of just mirroring it up.
Yeah, it's just then also trying to mirror it down the, getting it back into one solution at the other end, whereas this it's like straight down the middle, straight down the edges. And all we need to do is take this bit out and then reproduce it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, fuck! It was like, I've done the math, I need 12, and it's like, no, I need 2 rows of 12. Not 12 in total.
Wait, what? Can you speed these up though? Because
I
I've got
could put power shards in.
yeah. Because all we want to do is double everything here. So 1 power shard.
No, you need 2 power shards to get 100% improvement.
2 power shards. You do that one. Right, hang on. You do that side, I'll do this side.
I don't have that many power shards.
I've got 90 on me.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. Yeah, I'm out of shards.
Right, hang on. If I just chuck the shards in, if you want to adjust the...
I've done that side.
Righty ho. Just check
Just
it.
double checking this side. Oh, there's a machine here without shards.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the lights. It should all be blue.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know when that was brought in as a thing, but the lights indicate whether they've got power shards in them, whether they're active, not active, paused. If you've put the Mercer whatnot thingamajiggy in them.
Yeah, the summer sloop.
That's it, yes. I want to call it the Sam, but it's not.
There we go. So this belt is moving at continuous speed. It's
So
slowly draining. Very slowly draining.
Oh yeah. 86, 86, 86, 86, 86.
Well, infinitesimally slow. Oh, is it going to go down to an 85? I think I saw an 85 there for a split second. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's continually moving. And then the plate should be... Yeah. Although, because it's 3 ingots equals 2 plates, it's never going to fill up on the back side of it.
Hmm?
This container should be getting full. Yeah, it's... What are we producing? We got 40 per minute, and we've got 12 of them. 48. 480 plates per minute.
Half of which is going into the storage container.
And the other half going into the shredder.
Yep.
But at the same token, once the storage container gets filled in,
It's just 480 a minute, chuck straight in there.
yep. There's nothing simple we can do with plates to increase their value, is there?
Hang on.
You're looking at reinforced iron plates, and that would need screws and...
Yeah.
This was just me basically being like, I need iron plates. I'm going to use it all up. And then once, rather than sticking it all just into storage and leaving it there, it's like, right, dimensional depot and sink. If absolutely necessary, we can always remove the sink or turn it off.
Yeah.
Actually, turn it off while it fills up that thing. That should speed up filling it up.
Although, one thing that's coming in 1.2 that you'll like, although it's not too bad with this setup you've got, but all these pylons, and you've got that pylon in between, you'll be able to just daisy chain buildings.
Oh, right.
So you don't need all the pylons in between it, which I'm looking forward to. It would neaten up a lot of things.
Yeah, this is neat, but I've made it neat by putting the pylons in a very specific area, and it's just nicely tucked in there.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to call it here, I think. It's a decent enough spot. You want to log out here?
Yeah, I'll sit on top of this sink. I don't know, sit on top of the miner, it's got less pokey bits up my arse.
And there's a flat bit here.
There's a flat bit here.
Okay.
And I'm at the top of this.
I could be on the top of this.
With a pointy thing up your arse.
I could be a Christmas ornament.
The Christmas ornament still gets a thing up its arse.
Yeah, but people notice Christmas ornaments.
I'd notice you if you were walking down the street with a Christmas tree up your arse.
See? Yeah, exactly. How to get noticed in modern society. Shove a Christmas tree up your arse and walk down the street. The best thing is Panana's not hearing what we've been talking about. So just hearing that, I've just got this, what the fuck? Look. Exactly. Oh, right. Let's hop back to that. Evening meds, yes, we will get that. I've got to get food sorted anyway, so meds will be sorted in a moment. Think of Zeba.
Food and drugs.
Yes. Brain. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Fridays. Next stream. Hopefully going to jump on and do more the Tactical Breach Wizards. Carry on with that. And yeah, seeing as we're not in work this week, I might fit something else in during the week. Hasn't been things go on. Not quite sure. There are a few things I've been sort of looking at, thinking, oh, I could try and stream that, see how it goes. So I might try and squeeze something in. No worries, Jason. Thank you very much. So thank you for everyone for popping along. I do hope you have all enjoyed the stream. Carol, thank you very much for joining me. Do you want to shout out your Friday shenanigans?
Yep, on Friday I'm going to be starting up a new game of Horizon Zero Dawn. I say new game, I got... Apparently, according to the J Station, I got to 97% of the way complete and then just stopped playing. But I will be doing the complete playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn on Friday starting at 7 o'clock, and on Mondays I am going to be continuing on my playthrough of Claire Obscure. Expedition 33.
Yeah, I will admit I did enjoy, because it's one of those things I never... I had heard a lot about the hype of the game. I paid no attention to it whatsoever because I wanted to try and experience it for myself. So I had no idea it was a turn-based combat game. But it was like fantastic to watch. I love the setting. In a way, I like some of it that they don't explain things. So you've got to learn and find out and stuff. It's not exposition dumped at you and then you've got to try and remember it. I tend to find I remember it more when you learn it as such.
Yes.
So
it's just I wanted to, it's one of them. I know other people have mentioned it, where it's all like they don't like the fact that it's like they just throw these terms at you, like
Grammage.
And it's like, what the fuck is that? And they had this cognitive disjunction where it's like trying to know these terms, but they're not actual English. The game's French, but they're not English words that you know the meaning of, and it's like, well, what the fuck? And that just jarred them. Whereas for me, it was like, no, they're gonna say things. It is a setting where, yeah, people know what the Grammage is. And I'm pretty sure we'll discover, oh god, that's dark. Okay. Well, we discovered what it was, but it's dark. To be
Has
fair,
nothing to do with Fromage Free. I was really surprised.
Only do for
Um, I'd already figured it out, so it was like in the initial playthrough that I did, and it was like, so while we were doing it, it was like, yeah, you know, everybody's talking like they're going to be lemmings throwing themselves into the ocean down by the docks, and it's like, it wasn't quite that, but
I did kind of joke about it a bit, but there is the similarity to me to like the whole Logan's Run, where you reach, I think in that it's 30 is when they send you off to the spiral thing. I remember watching that film so many goddamn years ago. It was one of those weird ones that my parents wanted to watch because it was being shown on TV, and I sat there and watched it. It was weird.
21? Dystopian Mufflin future society in which the population and the consumption of resources are maintained equilibrium by requiring the death of everyone reaching the age of 21.
Wow. Okay.
So where the fuck did the kids come from?
Well, you see, when a man and a woman love each other.
I get that. You know, he touches on...
Correction, you mean when a woman tolerates a man enough. I'm joking.
It's just
That's the reason the Wurzel Grammar spin up was never a hit. Oh, God.
But yeah, they touch on it a bit in Clara Obscura, where it's like, you know, there's kids in orphanages because their parents have grammaged, and it's like, yeah, no, I get that, but Logan's Run, it's like, nobody's gonna know their fucking parents.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn it was older than that, but again, last time I watched it, I lived back up north, so. But yeah, it was a fun game to watch. I did enjoy, as I said, learning.
The book was 21. Logan's Run, the film, was 30.
Uh-oh.
Yep, uh-oh. I can still hear you.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I just noticed that the iron plates aren't moving. Wait, are they moving? Oh, wait. No, they're not moving.
I'll figure it out next time.
Yeah, I just noticed it then, just in the background. I was like, wait a second, everything's backed up, and I don't know why. The awesome sync is not accepting them.
Oh.
Or if it is, it's an illusion where they're going in at the same frame rate, so it's doing that whole. It looks like one.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
I'll figure it out next time.
Yeah. But yeah, looking forward to Horizon Zero Dawn, because that's, again, it's another game where I've always wanted to have a crack at it. So I have not really seen much of it. In fact, I think the only time I've watched some of it was when we were back up at yours, Carol, a bit back. You showed us a bit of it. So I'm looking forward to that as well, because yeah, I like what I've seen and heard of Horizon Zero Dawn. I like the setting, so I'm kind of interested in seeing that one.
One of the things I will say is basically they both have the setting in both are sort of like it's post tragedy
Yes.
setting, which is one of my favourite settings. Not the tragedy part, but it's the fallen world kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, I love it. Speaking of that, it's like Nier Automata, where it's set in the, the post-apocalyptic world of humans versus robots and all this sort of stuff. I absolutely love the setting of it. And yeah, I do like games like that. I suppose it's just because probably we're just future-proofing ourselves with the way the world's going. So we just like to know how we're going to handle it. But yeah, I do kind of like the whole, this is what's happened after X. event, and you learn about the event and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good one, that one. For me, one of the best stories gets delivered across that game. Horizon, or I was going to say Fromage Frein, it's not that. Thank you.
Omega fromage!
Yep. It's that post-stream brain clock out.
That's something. I actually want to double check this. From
You want to check what it's made of?
It is a cheese.
Go watch Karen's stream to understand why we were just checking in on that one. Horizon, you're not finished your fromage yet. Gotcha. Right, no worries. Anyway, on that bombshell, I'm going to wrap it up here. So again, a big thank you to everyone for coming along to watch. I do hope you have all enjoyed. Again, Caron, thank you for popping in. It's always great to have you alongside. And yes, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, I'll catch you on the next stream. Until then, toodles.
Bye!
Bye.